Hey kaiju fans, it's Red Godzilla again, and with another DVD review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, also known as Godzilla versus Hedorah. Now, as you can see, this isn't the Sony TriStar release of Godzilla versus Hedorah. This was a double feature I picked up at G-Fest. And pretty much the only reason I got it was because it had Godzilla vs. Megalon on DVD, and I couldn't really find that anywhere. And plus, it had Smog Monster on it too, so I just thought, oh, okay, well, then that's a pretty good deal. And yeah, I guess as you can see again, it's signed. I got it signed at G-Fest by Robert Scott Field, who played Android M11 in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, in 1991. And I also got it signed by Yoshimitsu Banno, just because he directed Smog Monster, and I thought that was really cool. And I can't exactly tell who that last signature is by again, but whatever. Yeah, I got it signed by 3 people. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the DVD. You can get on with the review. So, the cover, it says Godzilla double feature. The titles of the 2 movies shows a picture of Godzilla Millennium, or 99, I guess you could say. Looks like he's in front of a city or something. Side, nothing too pretty and too fancy. In the back here, they got some pictures from Smog Monster and Megalon. It's kind of funny. They have the 2. Oops, sorry about that. They have the 2 summaries for each movie. This is for Megalon, and this is for Smog Monster. As you can see, the pictures are on the wrong areas. They're supposed to be flip-flopped, but yeah. And it says here, digitally remastered, superior picture and sound quality. I'd have to say that's a lie. These really don't have good picture at all. I'm really thinking about getting the Sony TriStar DVD version just to have a good Smog Monster. Then I'll keep this just for Megalon. So yeah, I'll read you the summary for Godzilla vs. Hedorah. It's 87 minutes long, came out in 1971, and is in color, and starring Akira Yamauchi, Hiroyuki Kawase, Toshio Shibake, directed by Yoshimitsu Banno. Here, let me raise it up for you if you want to try and read it. Godzilla must defeat the environmentally dangerous smog-spewing monster called Hedorah. Hedorah was created from man's own industrial waste. This movie is from an era when Godzilla was a hero to man instead of the original dangerous monster. Godzilla is a type of dinosaur that somehow survived to modern times and was mutated by atomic radiation. The first Godzilla movie, Gojira, was released in 1954 in Japan. Over 24 Godzilla movies have been made since then. As you can tell, the summary's a little dated. I believe there's 28 movies made so far, hopefully more. So yeah, here's the DVD and the inside, just a picture from the outside, nothing fancy. I guess this is made in Canada, it says down here, excuse me. So yeah, my thoughts on this movie. This is probably the most psychedelic out of any Godzilla movie, by far. You probably know what scenes I'm talking about, when the main character, or one of the main characters, is in the bar and everybody's heads mysteriously turn to fish heads. It's probably some subliminal messaging there, but didn't really pick up on what it was, seeing that I was around 10, 11 years old when I first saw this. So it was just kind of an overall weird feeling to it. But the monster scenes I thought were really cool in this movie. I loved the fights. I liked the first one at night when they're by the pier, when Hedorah is, or Hedorah, whatever you prefer to call him, when Hedorah was only his second, I think, yes, second stage. That was a cool fight. And then when he attacks, I also thought that was really cool. I kind of liked it, how whenever he'd fly over something, it would like melt, or the people would melt and die. Sounds morbid, but it was, the way they did it in the movie was pretty cool. I believe this was, yeah, this was the Destroy All Monsters Godzilla suit that they used from that movie all the way on to Godzilla vs. Gigan. So yeah, the suit is starting to look like it's getting kind of beat up, just because they've had it for a good 4 or 5 years. A good 4 years since they first made it. So, you know, it's starting to show a little wear and tear, but I still think he's one of the cooler looking Godzillas. The final fight scene at the end I thought was really cool. When they have that party on Mount Fuji, and all of a sudden you see Hedorah fly by, and he goes over and morphs into his final stage, and you just see him come out of the shadows with that eerie music playing in the background. I thought that was a really cool scene. One of my favorites. So yeah, the final fight scene was cool. He actually almost kills Godzilla, which there hasn't been a lot of monsters to do that. It was pretty much him. The only monsters that have really gotten him that close were him, Gigan, Destroya, and Monster X and Kaiser Ghidorah. So there's a select few that have gotten him that far. So that's really cool. I like Hedorah's lasers that come out of the top of his eyes in this movie. That's really cool. So yeah, it's just, there's a lot of overall cool things about this movie. And yeah, sure, there are some downfalls this movie has, like the overly environmental message that it sends. I thought that was a little overkill, but I guess there was a serious problem in Japan back then. The acting is, of course, well, it's a Showa Godzilla movie. You can't really expect like too much. I mean, it was the 1970s. This was the start of his, like, those really like out there couple of Godzilla movies in the 70s. I think this is the first movie with Teruyoshi Nakano on special effects, and he does a good job here. But yeah, so it was a sign, I guess it was a sign of the times back then for the pollution aspect of it. But I thought it was a good Godzilla movie. I know a lot of fans don't really like it. I thought it was a good installment. So yeah, I'd give this movie about a 7.5, yeah, a 7.5 out of 10. Wasn't the best, definitely have been worse. This is Red Bobzilla. Thank you for watching, you guys. Please rate and comment, and I hope to continue on with these movie reviews. So I will see all you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.